Hi everyone. Rajee Narinesingh here, transgender activist, author, and actress. So, it's a few days since our 2016 presidential election here in America, and I am honestly still shocked at the outcome. I know there's some people probably watching saying, girl, you need to get over it. Or should I say, bleep, you need to get over it. But hello, Hillary Clinton had the popular vote. And to me, if a candidate has the popular vote, that means that more Americans wanted to see her in the White House as our president. But there's that thing, that little thing called the Electoral College, which I think at this stage of the game here in America, we may want to take a good look, as a matter of fact, at that system. Because it was a system put in place by our founding fathers many, many, many years ago. Now, they did it supposedly to prevent ill-informed citizens from being able to put someone in the White House as president and vice president. Yeah. It's not really a college, but it's a group of people. And they've actually been chosen to be what we call electors. Each state has electors, but not every state has the same amount. It all depends on the number of representatives that that state has in the House, plus the two senators that every state has. So, for instance, here in Florida, we have 29 electors. North Carolina has 15. Utah only has 6. And supposedly, and I'm saying this because after this 2016 election, I'm like, okay, is this really working? Because supposedly, the popular vote in that state is supposed to get all the electoral votes. So the candidate that has the most popular vote, like the most votes, is supposed to get all of the electoral votes. But I'm questioning that. There are two exceptions. Nebraska and Maine are two states that just because a candidate has the popular vote, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to get all the electoral votes from the Electoral College. Blah, 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 blah. Well, we just need to maybe take a good look at that system. I mean, because it's so many years later since our wonderful founding fathers created this. Anyway, we live in a democracy. America is a democracy. And whether you supported Trump or you didn't, he has been elected as our 45th president of the United States of America. And we as Americans have to accept that. And we don't have to like it, but we have to accept it and hope for the best and move forward as proud Americans. But did you see Hillary Clinton's concession speech? Oh my God. The whole auditorium was just so emotional. And people were crying. And to see her face, she just looked so hurt, so depleted. And I have to say, she gave a beautiful speech, very graceful. And basically, I think she was saying, look, I've done all I can do. It's now up to the next generation. And I just don't know. That whole thing, it just touched me so. And I felt so sorry for her because I know that she worked so hard. And this was her second run. And she had gotten so far. And it brings me to the question, what does a woman have to do here in America to become president of the United States of America? What does she have to do? I mean, because so many political pundits, political gurus, people said that she was so qualified to be president. I mean, First Lady, Senator, Secretary of State, holding these positions and having all of that experience. And then, of course, all of the many, many years of public service. What does a woman have to do? And then it brings you to the question, is our so-called glass ceiling cement? Well, I can say that. I think I'm Rajee Narinesingh, aka Cement Woman. Well, I've been dubbed by some of the press as Cement Woman. But no, seriously, is our glass ceiling here in America really cement? Glass, cement disguised as glass. Well, I mean, I can't help to ask that because really, I just, I'm a bit perplexed. This woman was so qualified. And you know what? I can go on and on and on, but I'm just being honest about the way I'm feeling right now. Let me go down the list. Liberia, Chile, Switzerland, Israel, India, Pakistan, Brazil, Central African Republic, Taiwan, and there's more. There's more countries. All of these countries have already had women presidents, prime ministers, heads of state. All of these countries that I just listed. Germany currently. I mean, and like I said, Jamaica. Jamaica had a woman prime minister. What does a woman have to do here in America? And some of these countries I listed, many of the women there are still treated as second-class citizens. They don't have their full rights as women, as citizens of the country. Men pretty much rule. And they've even had female presidents. So, are we Americans as progressive as we claim to be? It makes me question, are we? Are we as progressive as we claim to be? I don't know. But I think it's a good question to ask. I really do. Because at this point, I sit here a little confused. Anyway. Maybe one day it'll happen. But I've been saying that the fact that Hillary Clinton did not win the presidency means that I probably won't see a woman president in my lifetime. I don't think I will. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe some fabulous woman will come out of the ethers and grab the hearts and minds of our country and actually make it to president. And then I'll have to delete this video. But no, honestly, I just don't know if I'm going to see it. And I woke up Tuesday morning thinking, oh my God, I lived to see president, a man of color, become president. And now I'm going to actually see a woman become president of the United States of America. It didn't happen. Anyway, but hey, Lord knows what the future will bring. Lord knows what the future will bring. Maybe it will happen. Yeah, when I'm 99. If I live to 99, I can see me now in the bed with my Depends diaper on, and they're announcing the first female president of the United States of America, and I can toast with Ensure, and then die. But in all seriousness, I just really had to get this off my chest because it was really something that the last few days has really been on my mind, and I thought it was important to share with everyone. Congratulations, President Trump, the 45th President of the United States of America, and I pray that your speech, your acceptance speech, which was beautiful, is actually setting the tone to what your presidency will be. Love, peace, and blessings.